Hey guys, welcome back to After the Island. I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Alex.
And today we have Tyler with us. Woo!
Hey guys, thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course, welcome.
How are you feeling post-Villa?
Definitely nice to sleep in my own bed again and everything.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely. Have you had a chance yet to watch the show and catch up?
I haven't really watched too much of it because I've just been trying to reply to like social media stuff and kind of get back in the swing of stuff because I just got back on Friday. Went and saw the family. I watched a little bit of like the unseen bits one last night, but yeah, I'm probably gonna catch up on a lot of it tonight.
Speaking of the unseen bits, we have a clip for you, and it's the funniest thing
it's
we've ever seen. Tell us about that trip.
I don't even know. Like, that was like the first message I like read too when I got my phone back. It was a text from my mom with that video, and just like 1,000 laughing emojis. I was like, holy shit, they really did that. I don't even know how I tripped either, and it looks like I'm like dabbing in it.
There's so much more.
That's amazing.
I don't even think Tim and Zeta like noticed that I did that either.
That makes it even better.
That was definitely rough.
So Tyler, you entered as a bombshell. Did you have any other options besides going in on the floaty?
I did not. They kind of just came up with that, and we just ran with it. But yeah, I didn't have a choice, nor do I think there was any other choice. They were pretty excited for like my intro and everything, and the way that they mapped it out for me. I mean, I was excited too. So I don't even know if I would have wanted to do a different way.
Oh yeah, I thought it was perfect.
It was incredible.
It was so fun.
The girls reacting to, who was it? Sydney and
who walked out first?
I think it was Sydney and Val.
And they saw you and they were like, no fucking way.
That was definitely like a wake up thing because I think it was like 8 a.m. or something like that.
Yeah, it is so funny. I also loved when you first entered, and I think it was Zeta. She asked you to take your sunglasses off so they could see the full face. They're like, sunglasses off, smile, like. And they're all
they were definitely like excited to see me, and they made me feel good and everything. So it was definitely just a great intro for me, and they helped me feel like at home right away.
Good. I love that.
That's always good. Well, jumping right into it, what was your relationship like with Serenity in the villa? Because we saw some of it, but we want to get the full picture, you know?
Me and Serenity were really close. Like, I know the way that some of it looks like I'm more distant or like annoyed. But like I told everybody like my second day in there, I was like, listen, like I have like just a really angry looking face when I have a straight face.
Stop.
I was like, but I promise you, I'm never mad. I'm never in a bad mood. It's just the way my face is. Like, I'll try to smile more. But me and Serenity, we had a really good relationship. Like she's such a nice girl, like one of a kind. I got nothing but good things to say about her. We were close, but and we were building on it more and more. But my time was cut short, so didn't get to expand all the way on it. But yeah, she was definitely like even like talking outside of like relationship wise. Like I think I was still closest with her almost. I think.
So why didn't you make the first move with her then? Do you think it was just moving slow, or like was there actual like attraction there and a spark? Or
Yeah, I mean, I chose her for a reason. Like she's got a great personality. She's gorgeous. Um, but like I don't know. I don't even know what day that was for me too. But like I was still trying to get in the swing of everything. I'm trying to be a gentleman and kind of move at a slower pace and everything. The attraction was definitely there. The sparks were there and everything. But yeah, I mean, I didn't know where she was at with that either. So, I mean, it was nice that she asked, and obviously, like, I'm not going to turn that down. But then I started knowing where her head was at. And I know that, like I said, my love language is physical touch, and that looked like the complete opposite.
Totally did.
Yeah, I looked at that and I was like, "Oh my god." But yeah, after I knew where her head was at with that, it definitely made kissing her easier and everything. But yeah, I think just to start off, it was like just trying to be respectful, like go at a slow pace and everything like that.
So, what confuses me is in your intro tape, you come across very like, "I don't take things slow." So
Yeah.
that's where I think a lot of viewers were confused because we see this, like, first night I'm gonna be making out with the girl at the bar kind of vibe. To like, I'm the gentleman that takes things slow. So I think viewers kinda took that as like, "Oh, maybe he doesn't like her."
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely see where they're getting that from too, but it's a lot different when you get in the villa versus, when you're just at a bar back home. Like you're in the villa, you want to still be who you are, you want to be respectful and everything. And like I was just trying to pride myself on being a gentleman, going at a slower pace, like making sure we're both comfortable with it and everything. Um, yeah, and I
Totally.
feel like moving like super fast. Obviously, like we're not moving fast. All we're doing is kissing. But, like, if I was to stay in the villa longer and, like, if we were to go at a faster pace, I just feel like no relationship is gonna be, like, really strong if you're just focused always on, like, being sexual and stuff. I'm not saying that that's what it was or anything near that, because like I said, all we were doing was kissing and stuff, but, yeah, I was just trying to be a gentleman, move slow, so we were both comfortable and everything.
Totally, I think that makes a lot of sense.
Yes, so going off of that, how did you feel about Chaz with 2 Z's coming in to step on your toes?
That was just I mean, I didn't like it, obviously, but and I told all the guys, I was like, I'm gonna make him feel so awkward with this. But then, like, I just took a second, and I'm like, okay, I was a bombshell, so maybe I shouldn't be like that. Like, try to help him out until like he gives me a reason not to. So that's how I went about it and everything. And he really is a good dude. Like, I was talking to him for a while. I think like his first night when we were getting ready. He's a cool dude and everything. Um, or it might have been the second night. But yeah, and then he said Serenity was at the top of his list, so I say good luck. But
That was iconic.
It was
I,
so funny,
I
that
didn't
caught
really
me
get
so off
my
guard.
chance to battle with him for it.
I'm not gonna lie, Tyler, up until then, I didn't think you were into Serenity.
That's what everybody keeps saying. Like I picked her for a reason.
I know, I'm just saying as a viewer.
Yeah,
I
I get that. I get that.
and I think you need to keep that in mind too, and it's hard, but, when you come off a show like this, you have to remind yourself, it's edited a certain way, it comes across a certain way, that doesn't necessarily mean that's how it was.
Yeah. Like I mean, we're together with each other 24 hours, so 7 days a week. So there's not you guys don't like the viewers don't see everything. But like the one thing I really can say is like I'm allowed to make my own decisions, and I picked her
Totally.
for a reason. She's extremely attractive, like, and I will gaslight that girl for the rest of my life because she is the nicest girl ever with the best
Gaslight, gas up,
personality.
Tell you, gaslight's not a
not
good word.
gaslight,
Oh,
gas up.
gas up, gas up.
Not Tyler saying he'd be toxic.
Oh Jesus.
Oh,
But yeah,
no.
Um,
she's just the best though. So I will gas her up for like forever, not gaslight.
we got you, we got you. I wanna ask about fast forwarding to the recoupling and when Bria chooses Serenity for Chaz. What was her reaction like? Because for me, I've kind of felt like she was surprised, but also like not happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't in a pretty good mood either. So, because he went on the date with Maddie, and he was pretty like attracted to Maddie and everything. Pulled her for a few chats throughout. Like I think it was his first day, like first full day in there and everything. And I think he only talked to like Serenity once.
Oh.
So I was kind of shocked too. She seemed shocked, and like we talked for a while before the recoupling because like we didn't know the recoupling was coming and everything.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, I think you saw on both of our faces that we were kind of like uneasy about it. I mean, when me and Zeta were standing up there, I was like giving the death stare from hell too. I didn't even notice how bad that looked, but you
Stop.
can see in my face I was like uneasy about it.
Oh, that's such a bummer to hear. And I don't know if you saw any of the episode from the following morning or the next day, but Serenity was moping around the villa crying and
I,
freaking out.
I
Yeah.
saw some of those on Twitter and stuff, and I was just I my heart was like breaking because I was like, I don't want her. Like obviously, seeing that breaks my heart because like I don't want her to have to go through that. Um, and she did care, and so did I. But like I also want her to have the best, um, like the her best time in the villa, even if I'm not there. So if she hits it off with Chaz or whoever else, then like I'm happy for her. I just want her to have the best time in there. But yeah, seeing her cry and like moping around was definitely like my heart was like dropping. I just felt like so bad.
Do you
Aw.
think that you'll connect with her if she comes out single, let's say?
Yeah.
Would you connect with her and yeah,
Yeah, I'm calling her right away.
I love that.
that's amazing.
Taylor, I have to say, before you came into the villa, and I even spoke about this on our podcast, Serenity seemed to be pretty down. It felt like no one was really her type. No one was like really clicking with her. And I feel like if you watch any of the Love Island seasons, sometimes you'll see a girl or a guy start to get like shut down when nothing's working out for them, and then you ultimately see them either like quitting early or leaving earlier. And I feel like you turned around the entire experience for her. I feel like her entire personality seems different ever since you came in. Like she
Yeah.
just seems so much like happier. All of her jokes are like spewing out everywhere. Like her whole vibe has completely changed.
Yeah,
A lot of that to you. Like
like
get her confidence up.
yeah, I mean that's I love that too because like I keep beating the dead horse, but she has like the best personality. Like this girl can make you laugh out of anything. Like she has something to say about everything. Like really makes you just feel like you're comfortable. But yeah, like I told her too, I was like coming in, like my eyes were obviously everywhere. Like it was my first day. I was like, but then I had that first conversation with her, and I was like, oh my god, like, and like I told you guys, like my face, I just have like a very stern face, and every time, like that time I was talking to her, like my mouth started hurting from laughing and smiling. So I'm like, okay, like she definitely turned my head, and she's like all the way at the top of the board. And I mean, she deserves to be have everybody interested in her. Like one of the kind girl, drop dead gorgeous. So that's definitely nice to hear that like her personality came out more if she was down like that because I don't think I watched any of the episodes before I came in. But yeah, that's awesome to hear. I'm happy for that.
Her jokes are
So
landing
funny.
unbelievably. They are
They're
so good.
so funny.
Yeah, she's hilarious. She has no filter too. Like it's the funniest thing ever.
So, since you didn't see this, I don't know, but did Jesse ever make it known to you that he was interested in Serenity?
Yeah, somebody sent me something on Instagram of like him kissing her in the challenge, was it? Yeah, I
Yeah,
had no idea about that.
he picked her over Deb. It was like out of nowhere.
Yeah, I don't think me and him ever talked about her, like if he was ever interested in her or anything. I don't think anybody knew he was. So
Mhm.
that definitely I saw that and I had to like watch it twice. I was like, what the hell? But I mean, I don't blame him. What's there not to like about her?
Well, going off of that, we also saw that you were interested in Maddie and you weren't able to even, I think, voice that before you left the villa. I think
Mhm.
you guys had one chat, at least that we saw. So, what was that situation all about?
Yeah, like Maddie pulled me for a conversation my first night in there too. And we talked like I think once a day since I was there, just like seeing where we were at and everything. And like we were just kind of getting to know each other and everything, getting more comfortable and just like learning more about each other and stuff. But yeah, because like you guys know too, like the public doesn't see everything. But I was like, I'm still invested in Serenity. Like at the end of the day, I'm sleeping with Serenity. I'm coupled up with Serenity. But I mean, it's part of Love Island. Like I want to get to know you too. Like I was interested in you from day one as well, and she like expressed the same thing. But I was like, I'm also happy with Serenity, so I'm not gonna like play these bouncing around games. But like I want to get to know you and everything. And that night, uh, I talked to Serenity for a while about that. And I kind of like explained the whole thing to her too, because like from when we recoupled too, we were really open about it. Like if we want to get to know anybody, just like give us a heads up so we don't get blindsided.
Right.
And I was just like when I told her at the pool, like I'll talk to you later about it, I was just so exhausted. I know it looked bad. I was exhausted, and that's why I talked to her that night. I was like, I just want to get ahead of this. Like, I don't want you to hear it from anybody else. And we said that we were going to communicate about it. But I was like, I said the same thing. At the end of the day, I'm sharing a bed with you. Like, I'm invested in you. Just because I'm getting to know Maddie doesn't mean I'm jumping ship or I'm stopping with you. Like, we're
Mm.
still going.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Maddie's a great girl and everything too, but I was still with Serenity.
Because I think we never saw that conversation. We only saw the member. No, with Serenity. Because remember, you were like, he didn't even get a chance to tell her before he left. But
Yeah.
good to know that you did.
I was confused about that. I did point that out. I was like, wait, I didn't even know that. Like, it kind of it gave us a little bit of a cliffhanger with the editing for that.
Yeah,
But
I think because you see, like I think it was when Bria pulled Serenity for a conversation like that night. Like you see me in the background because we were talking by the fire pit, and that's like when
Okay.
our conversation ended.
that
Okay,
makes
good to
sense.
know. Besides Maddie and Serenity, was there anyone you wanted to pursue that you thought was off limits in a way?
I mean, I wouldn't, not really, because I don't think there was anybody off limits. Honestly, like all the guys, like since I came into, like I was not expecting them to be that cool with it. They're like, bro, like if you want to talk to the girl I'm coupled up with, like go for it. So they definitely like made it easy for me. Like I didn't have to feel like I was being a d bag or anything or being disrespectful. But I mean, all the girls are gorgeous. They're all sweethearts, amazing. But like I was, like I said, like I keep saying, I picked Serenity for a reason. I don't think anybody like it didn't matter if anybody was off limits or not. Like I was happy with where I was.
Good. I'd like to hear that.
Yeah.
This is like a question that is gonna come out of nowhere, but it's a question we used to ask people that would come on our show all the time in our previous seasons, but haven't started back up this season. But excluding Alex and I, who would you have coupled up with from any of the past Love Island seasons? If you've seen them.
He's like, I don't know.
I honestly don't know.
We can skip it.
I don't know because I mean, obviously, like everybody on the past Love Island season is very good looking, but like I would have to have conversations with people. Like I kind of got to get a feel for how you are as a person and everything. So I mean, that's kind of like my answer with it because everybody knows everybody's really good looking. So it doesn't really have to do with the physical attractiveness. I think I would just have to have a conversation with them and kind of feel them out.
Yeah, that's a very fair answer.
These are a few fan questions that I pulled. I also wanted to ask you, what was your favorite moment that we didn't see on TV?
Think of this one. Oh, we were working out one morning and I put like the you know how we have those like elastic bands to work out with?
Mhm.
I put it on the pull up bar to like do lat pull downs or something, and Isaiah started using and Isaiah went back too far with it and it snapped and hit him in the face.
No.
It was the funniest thing ever.
Wow.
That's incredible. I also loved your comment about no treadmills because I've been vouching to try to get a treadmill in that villa for 3 years now.
Yeah, you guys know like there are late nights in the villa too, so it's like if you're just chopping it up in the kitchen, you're just eating and stuff, like not even realizing it. So I just woke up that morning. I was like, dude, I gotta walk or something.
Yeah.
I gotta
Just
walk around the
around
pool.
the villa in circles.
It's brutal in there.
I mean, we thought
Those
we
snacks loaded.
yeah, we were like, they're in Santa Barbara, like they must have great food.
Yeah, it was too good.
Oh
Yeah.
my a couple other questions. Do you think there's any villains in the villa? And people that aren't being true to themselves, maybe I should rephrase? Villains
Honestly,
are.
I didn't get like the vibe that anybody was trying to like mess with people or like the villain thing. I think everybody was like pretty true to themselves. And I think I'm a pretty good like people reader when it comes to that. Like I think I can I know everybody says that, but I think I can kind of feel it out when I sense someone's being fake. But I didn't really get that from anybody. Like and I
Okay,
thought I would have because, you know, we don't see the full 24-hour day, but like being around everybody, I like never got that sense from anybody. The only thing that like kind of didn't sit well with us was the whole Andy Isaiah situation with the 45 bros in that conversation, which is hilarious.
it's so
Uh,
fun.
but yeah, that was really the only like bad kind of bad thing or shady thing that I really got a bad taste for.
Because us as viewers, if I had one question right now, like as of today, and I could like send someone back in the villa, or if someone just came out, AKU, and I could ask them something, I would want to know what is Jesse's deal with Deb. I can't fathom that he's into her because I just feel like based on what we've seen or what I've seen, I just like I it's weird. There's a disconnect for me.
I think that they kind of have like the same personalities, like in a way, and they're kind of shy, but not really. But the way that they're shy and stuff is like in the same exact way.
Yeah.
So I mean, Jesse, because what he coupled up with Deb first, then coupled up with Val, and then went back to Deb, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then now picked Serenity in a challenge, and I just can't read the situation because he knows Deb really likes him, and it's just moving so slow. And even when I see the way he display, like, I'm just watching this on a screen, the way he speaks to her and shows his emotional interest and whatnot, like I find it very hard to believe.
Yeah, I could definitely see that too. I mean, it's hard too because like we're not in his head or her head or anything like that. But like from when I was there, he was like pretty like adamant about her. Like
Yeah.
I remember something happened. He was talking to Deb and he's like, "I'm like actually scared to lose you right now." I was like, "Oh, that's kind of sweet, man." Because I think everybody thinks about it like when they see it on TV. Like, are they really into them? Uh,
Mhm.
Mhm.
but yeah, like I gotta watch these episodes and stuff because I just saw him kiss Serenity too. So I mean, who knows what he's thinking? But I
Yeah.
mean, like spending the whole day with everybody like that too. Like Jesse is such a great guy too that I don't think he's gonna try to do anything like maliciously to hurt her feelings or anything like that. And he is really talkative, so I think he'll just tell her straight up. And he went through that rocky situation with Val, so he kind of knows the way to go about things, at least
Mhm.
conversation wise. So he doesn't get on like the bad end of it or in another love triangle or something like that. I mean, at
Totally.
the end of the day, I think he'll still uh, like handle it the right way, hopefully.
Yeah, I think he's just being messy for the sake of being messy right now.
I think they're both
Everybody likes a little bit
both
of messy.
scared.
Yeah.
I think they're both afraid to like talk about their emotions or show too much of it. Like
Yeah,
they both like the stage fright thing.
yeah.
Mhm.
Like they're like the exact same in that way.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to hear that they're
Yeah.
one and the same. What did you guys do to stay occupied?
There was just so much random stuff we did. It was me walking for 40 minutes around the pool. Um, we would just eat, make random stuff, rapping, listening to Timmy tell like the corniest jokes known to man.
Oh my god.
Uh, we'd work out.
Did you guys go in the pool?
I went in the pool once, I think. I can't with the hair. Like I'll just start losing my mind. Like I'll get so annoyed.
That was our next
That's
question.
hilarious.
What are your hair products?
Honestly, I let it do its own thing. I just put like a little bit of oils in it after I wash it. But other than that, I just let it do its own thing because like it gets so annoying. Obviously, you guys know you have long hair. It's just
Yeah, when you walked in, I was like, "Not this man having nicer hair than me."
I know.
I appreciate that, but no, it's not that nice. Don't worry.
Oh, trust me, they made so many hair jokes. You would
Oh,
be
it's hilarious.
The narrator, that's all he would talk about is my hair.
you were straight to DVD Aquaman apparently.
Yeah, I did hear that. I need to get a shampoo deal or something.
Yeah, let's get you one. We need a Tyler hair care routine.
You should
I'll
do
work on it.
What would you have done differently in the villa, if anything?
Uh, the first thing that comes to mind is probably just smile more so people stop thinking I was like miserable or mad. Like I said it in my confessionals, I said it to all the Islanders. I know it's like hard when you just see somebody and they look like they want to like hurt someone, but that's just the way my face is. So I'm working on trying to smile more and everything. But other than that, honestly, like, I don't really have any regrets per se, and I don't really think I would have necessarily done anything differently. Looking back at some of the videos, though, definitely wish I would have made some more eye contact.
Oh my
Well, that was lacking very much. But I just don't really make eye contact, and I never realized it till I saw it, like watching it back. I was like, "Oh my god!"
Oh, you need to do an exercise
Oh,
where you
yeah.
stare at someone for 5 minutes in total silence.
Yeah, I would feel so awkward doing that. I can't do that.
That was gonna be one of my other questions was, like, I know that you kind of already said it, but it just seemed like you were so reserved and compared to everyone else because I guess because we got to see less of you because the OGs were in there longer, so we started to develop, like, relationships with their personalities,
Mhm.
but you don't seem like a reserved guy.
No.
I mean, I think I am when I'm like, I mean, I'm thrown into the fire with 12 new Islanders who kind of know each other already, and I'm just like the lone wolf coming in trying to shake things up. So, I mean, I didn't want to come off as like a mean guy or disrespectful or anything. So I was kind of just trying to like get a feel for everybody's personalities, like know where everybody's at and stuff. But like as days were going on, I could feel myself getting more comfortable and talking more and kind of just being goofy. But yeah, like those first couple days, I was kind of just really trying to get a feel for everything, and I think I am more reserved, like because I think I just like study people and study like how they act and try to know everything about them and how they react to certain stuff. I think that was my biggest thing. But I mean, yeah, once you get to know me and I'm comfortable and everything, I'm a lot different than I was looking out there sometimes.
Fair. Very fair.
Who was your best friend in there?
Uh, it was probably like Jesse and Isaiah. I mean, I was cool with all the guys. Felipe too. Felipe was my guy. He's so damn funny too. Um, but yeah, like me and Jesse clicked right away, obviously, because the Ohio thing, and like his high school and my high school actually like played each other in the state championship for football 3 times.
Oh, that's
So like we kind of already had things in common. Isaiah was just funny and didn't care really. Like he would just say whatever is on his mind, like does not care, and I respect the hell out of that.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, all the guys are cool, but them two and Felipe probably I was the closest with.
I love it.
Oh, we love bromances here on After the Island.
Yeah,
Totally.
they made it easy for me.
What's next?
PhD?
Yeah, I gotta. This is gonna be like my first full week back home, so I kind of gotta make some like pros and cons list and kind of map everything out with the like different opportunities and options I have. Because right now I'm looking at it too. It's like I do have the possibility to always go back to school, and if I can make something happen out of this, like I can't always go back to that. So I kind of got to weigh out my options, kind of think on it for a little bit. But yeah, right now it's between school and trying to do something um, that came from the show or something like that. I just kind of gotta weigh it all out.
Yeah, well, both are great options. Can't go wrong either way.
Hair
Yeah,
care companies, hit them up.
yeah, I
Totally
need some shampoo deals.
pronounce your last name. I'm seeing it on the screen, and I'm like, I don't know how to say that.
Radziszewski.
I would have butchered that so bad.
Yeah, it took me till like fourth grade to like pronounce it the right way.
Oh, I love that.
Let's end this with drop where people can find you. Give your handle, whatever, YouTube, whatever you have, go.
You can find me at trads47 on Instagram. That's pretty much the only social media I got right now. I got to make a YouTube channel or something, but yep, trads47 on Instagram.
Amazing.
Cool.
We love it.
Well,
Everybody go
thank
give
you.
them a follow.
Yes, thank you so much.
And if you
Thank
guys
you,
watch the video, please give us a subscribe, a like, leave us a comment down below. And thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys, so much.